What is going on, everybody? As you can see on the screen here, a new game, MLB The Show 18. This is a game I've been wanting for a long time. I finally broke down and bought it. And as you can see here, we are in Diamond Dynasty, and I wanted to show you guys a new series I want to bring to the channel, and it's going to be called From Rags to Riches. So basically what we're going to do is start with a basic team and spend no money and build it to a god squad. So what I plan to do is, as you can see in the top right corner, that we have 11,000 stubs. What I plan to do is buy 11 packs, so 10 pack bundle and then a 1 straggler, and then build my team from there. And obviously if we have leftover players that aren't being used, we will sell those players or use them in exchange or whatever. But I thought it would be better to do packs rather than just buy the players I want. I think it's more fun that way, so that's why I decided to do that. But without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to go into the pack shop here and buy some packs. Straggler first, and see what we get. Okay, so we got a gold jersey already. That's not too bad. Might go for a little bit. We got Jonathan Solano, Carson Kelly, Rafael Bautista, Richard Rodriguez, Dan Straley, and Alex Gordon to start. So not the best pack, but a gold jersey that might go for a little bit. All right, here's the 10 pack bundle now. So the 1 silver player, we get a Starlin Castro. So pack number 1, let's hope for a diamond here. We got Laughing Mountain Park, Carlos Rodon, bobblehead, Bobby Wilson, David Freitas. We already have a silver at the end there. Gabriel Moya, Shane Carl, Alcides Escobar, and Nicholas Castantelos. Pack number 2, let's see if we can get more luck here. So we got a Blue River Stadium, Boston Hat, Josh Edgin, Heath Hembry, Rafael Bautista again, Jeffrey Ramirez, David Paulino, and Brian Holiday. So nothing there. Couple bronzes or 3 bronzes and 3 commons. Pack number 3 of this bundle, gold sponsorship, that might go for a little bit. And then you see a Tampa Bay Rays jersey, Adrian Sanchez, Miguel Diaz, Tyler Collins. Ooh, another silver. Okay, so Austin Barnes. Not a lot of power. I want to build this team probably with a lot of power. That seems to be the meta right now. Power is everything. So he'll probably be sold. We don't really need him. He doesn't have much power. One going to another one here. Okay, gold signed baseball. So Rafael Montero. Don't even want to try and pronounce that. Kyle Farmer, Christian Colon, Josh Smoker, and Chris Iannetta, another catcher. He's got some decent pop, but again, probably a guy we'll sell. All right, another pack here. Another gold signed baseball. JD Davis, John Jay, Yadier Rivera, Christopher Negron, Yasmani Tomaz, and Kevin Jepson. So that was a bit of a bad pack, but Dustin Pedroia is not bad. Gonna do another one here, see if we can pull something out. Ooh, so we got a new Mother's Day wrist guard. I don't think that goes for a lot, but nonetheless, it's something different. Carlos Rodon, signed baseball. Sam Travis, John Hicks. Again, one of those names same guy, I don't want to pronounce that. Marcus Walden, Blake Sweetheart, and Jason Greeley. I remember him from the Jays. Alright, 4 more. Let's hope for something in these last 4 packs. I'm hoping for at least maybe a gold. That would be nice. Bayfront Park, Phillies Hat, Thomas Nido, Matt McGill, Kyle Higashioka, Joey Rickard, Travis D'Arnaud, and Trevor Cahill. So nothing in that pack. That was one of the worst ones we got. So 3 more here. Hoping for something. Hoping for, like I said, at least a gold. Give us something like at least a gold or just a high good silver, I guess. Athletics jersey, like maybe a Kuna Jr. would be nice, or Albies, Tony Congrani, Seth Manis, Corey Mazzoni, Josh Edgin, Derek Law, Tuffy Ghostwitch. It's a weird first name, Tuffy. Alright, 2 left. It's not looking good so far. We got a few decent items, but nothing special. And this one looks terrible as well. Yeah, nothing in that pack. So 1 left. This is roll. It all comes down to this one. Hoping for a diamond. Please give me a diamond. Come on, STS. Come on. Ooh, silver, Michael Givens. He might be a good relief pitcher. Ooh, another silver. So 2 silvers in that pack. I guess that's a decent end to this pack opening. So not as much as we wanted. Definitely got a few players there, but nothing really special. So what I'm going to do is build a team from the players we got from those packs, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I got the team finished. As you can see there, we're down to 1100 stubs, so I did sell a few. I think we lost about 4,000 stubs from that pack, which is alright, but I was able to buy a few players that to fill out the team. So I'm just going to show you the squad, who we got, why I picked them, and things like that. So our ace right now is Jake Arrieta. The reason why I picked him is because he's got nice break, 99 break, pretty decent velocity, some good hits per nines. So his numbers are pretty well. I know he's playing low today on his inside edge, but he's still a really good pitcher. His sinker and his slider and a curve are really good. Four seams are not really liable in this year's game so far, so you stay away from those ones, but his off-speed stuff's pretty good, so that's why I went with him. This guy, Andrew Kashner, is from the free guy you get from the Epics. I think a lot of my teams is from these Epics, those free cards you get, so I decided to take advantage of that. His stats aren't great. He's got some good velocity, hits 96 with his four seam and 95 with his two seam, and he's got a nice change of pace with the change up and slider and curveball, so he's pretty good. His control's a little wonky sometimes when I was testing him out, but he's still not a bad player. I think for free you can redeem him just by going into programs. I think he's good value. Next guy I got, he's not in the rotation, is Vance Worley. I just got him just because he's up there in overall. He's got some decent pitches. Doesn't have anything special, that's why he's not in my rotation, but I still decided to pick him up. He's one of those free epic guys as well. Same with Edwin Jackson. His stamina is nice and high. His velocity and break is nice. Again, he's got the slider, changeup, curveball combo that I like. His numbers are a little low, so he's definitely a guy that I would probably look to upgrade if down the line. Pitching's a little weak right now, but I feel like you can get away with some budgets at pitching. So here we got Luis Severino, the rookie edition from the Team Epic as well. Again, has a heater at 96, a slider, changeup, and two seam. Not the best player. He's probably a guy that I would replace right away. His stats aren't as good, but I might as well try to get some numbers with him, get some missions done with him for the Team Epic. And then Derek Holland, 89 stamina, which is nice, 93 velocity, 81 break. Again, has the sinker, slider, knuckle curve, changeup combo with his four seam. Numbers are a little bit low, so definitely pitching is a weak point on this team, but something we can always upgrade. Pretty cheap as well. Clayton Kershaw, obviously he's got a nasty curve in this game, even Ellen's bronze card, so I decided to pick him up just for fun, just to put him in sometimes. He's actually pretty good, so there's that. Relief pitchers, we went with Chad Green as our, let's see where he is here. Chad Green is our long relief pitcher. He's got 36 stamina, so he can go in there and play a few innings. He's got great stats. I've used him on my other account with my God Squad, and he's still on that team. He's really good. So he's got a good variety of pitches with the four seam, slider, cutter, and sinker combo. His home runs over nines are a little low, but his Ks per nine and hits per nines are really way up there, and he's playing up as well with 99 break. He's a really good pitcher to come in for relief. Darren O'Day I got just because of his release. I think those submarine pitches are hard to hit off because their release is so unpredictable. I feel like you don't really know where the ball is going to go, at least for me anyway. So decided to pick him up. We got Michael Givens. We pulled him in the pack, and I decided to keep him. He's got good hits per nines and Ks per nines, and he's only got 3 pitches, which is a little bit not very good, but we'll still work with him, see if we can make him work. This guy is our closer, Santiago Casilla. He's got a nasty knuckle curve, and as you can see, he's got 97 in both four seam and two seam, and he's got an 88 slider. He's got 99 velocity, 90 break. His walks per nine is pretty low, so his control is going to be a little bit wild, but everything else is super high. So I feel like he's still going to be a really good closer for us, at least for right now. This guy I went with because he's got a cutter, changeup, knuckle curve, just because I think he's going to be, I haven't used him yet, but I feel like he's going to be a guy with some nasty break on his pitches that he's going to be hard to hit off of, so that's why I just picked him up. He's from the Epics as well. most of these guys are epics. The Castilla and the Commenter, all these pitchers, all of them are a lot of them are epics. So here we got Phil Niekro, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of him if you guys played the event this past event that we're in right now. It seems like everybody's using his knuckleball is absolutely insane. It just like wiggles in the air, like you cannot read where it's going. I know I've played him many a times, and he's super tough to hit off, so that's why I just picked him up, just to throw him in there for a few innings if I need him. And then we got Jim Palmer, who's one of the epics as well. He's actually pretty good too. His walks per nine is really low, but he's actually got a nice like weird release, and he's pretty decent. I've used him, so he's got 55 stamina too, so he can play, 3-4 innings if we need. So that's it for reliefs. Closing, like I said, we have Santiago Castilla. So catchers, I went with Yadier Molina, but I do plan on getting someone else for the next video that you'll see. We'll be upgrading that position right away, but his contact's not bad. He's a very good fielder. Obviously, he's got good arm strength, so I decided to get him for the time being. And then as you can see, no team is not complete without Joey Gallo. Joey Gallo is honestly the best player in the game. I feel like, just like for budget wise, you can get him for I think 600 stubs maybe at his highest, maybe 700. And look at those power numbers. Like he's playing it down today, but most days he's playing up to those 102, 92, and even sometimes even better. He's honestly amazing. I really recommend him. He can play, look how many positions he can play. He can play the field. He can play third base. He's got a cannon of an arm. He's really a budget beast. Even on my God squad, he still finds a way to stay on the team. So definitely, honestly, probably my favorite player in this game. One of the most fun to use, just because he's such a budget beast. And then we got Jesus Aguilar. He's got some decent power, so I just put him in for now. And then we got Mike Napoli, who's got decent power as well. I think power on the bench is super important, because you need to bring those guys in off the bench for a clutch hit. You need speed there as well, so I do have some guys for that, but power is really important. Second base, this is my biggest purchase. I got Brian Dozier. He just got downgraded today, but I feel like he's still a really good second baseman for a budget. I got him for 1,100 stubs maybe, but his power versus lefties is still way up there at 90. His power versus righties is low, but that's okay. I feel like, he's still going to be able to do work for me, so that's why I got him. I think he's one of the best options you can get at second base for the price range I was looking at, so I definitely don't regret getting that. Getting Dozier. Jose Altuve is on the bench for his 90 speed, and he can come in versus lefties because his contact's way up there. I know contact's not the most important stat, but if we do need like maybe a clutch hit or something, we could put Jose Altuve in there, and he can run the bases pretty well too. Doesn't have the stealing, but he's got the speed, which is important. Then Miguel Sano is our third baseman. Again, just power, pure power, decent field. He's got good arm strength, but the power is really what you're looking for. His vision's low, but I still feel like he can hit a lot of home runs with that power. So he's one of my favorites as well. And then shortstop, we're seeing a trend here. Another power hitter, 77 in both contacts, and then 76, 82 power respectively. And then for left field, we got Rhys Hoskins again, another power hitter. Another guy who's just one of those budget beasts you can get for I think 500 stubs and maybe 400 stubs. Got good power. I think that's, like I said, power is so important in this game right now that I feel like you need those budget ballers if you don't have the money to spend on a Stanton or a Judge or all those big hitting guys. You can get these guys on a budget. And then Chris Davis is the other fielder we're having. He's going to play right field. As you see, 94 and 84 power respectively. A really good outfielder on a budget again. That's why I like this series, because we can get a lot of good players, and I feel like we can compete with these players because they are budget beasts. So as you can see, decent discipline as well. Pretty decent player, honestly. His power is really nice. And then we got Schwarber, who's definitely going to be on the bench. I'll fit him in somewhere. You can see he's playing plus 19 in his power and contact versus righties. So that's really amazing. He can play catcher too, which is nice. So he's definitely a versatile player there. We got Babe Ruth on the bench, the one you get from just going to his program. Basically, he's just there to do missions for him. Nothing really special. I'm not going to really use him that much. Center fielder, I don't have anyone yet, but I created myself. So this is my created guy I put at center field just for now. Gonna try and grow him as much as we can, just because I don't really feel like there's any center fields that I really want right now, especially for power. There's not many, so I just decided to go with a created guy for now, and then try to build him up as best as we can. We might still upgrade that, but that's gonna conclude the team. I don't think there's anything else I need to show you. As you can see, there's lots of budget beasts, lots of cheap players. That I think my most expensive player, like I said, is Brian Dozier at 1100, I believe. So you can definitely, I think you can definitely compete with this team. I think this is one of the better budget teams you can have. Well, maybe not on a really low budget. This is one of the better teams you can have if you're just starting like we are. But I'm really excited to see where this series can take us. It's been something like I said, I've been wanting this game for a while, and I just had this idea pop in my head of doing this. I like grinding. I feel like when you get to a certain point, you feel like, if when you make the money, you can spend it on this and kind of get the shortcut. But I feel like it's always fun going back to the grind, and that's what we're gonna do with this series. So if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like if you could. Comment anything I can improve. Any way we could do upgrades. Any fun ways like that. Anything and everything. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. It ain't my fault.